back, everybody. Today I have built an Enderman farm. Warning to your ears, this farm is very loud. But look how fast it repairs all this stuff. I love it. Now that all my tools are healed, except for the sword because it doesn't have mending, yes, I'm reading your minds. Yes, I did build this out of wool. Why? Because I just had a lot of it, and, stone's a nice building block. And, I don't want to use stone because it's a nice building block and I can use it more than light gray wool. Now I have an Enderman farm. Finally, we can take that farm off the list. If you do remember from last episode, I made a list of every farm in the game that I could think of. But doesn't the end just look so cool when you can see the outer end islands? I want to come across this bridge over here and start. That's weird. And I want to come across the bridge over here and start working on the town that I'm going to put over here. Now, in between episodes, I have deforested a lot of this forest. Yeah, it came up to around here, I believe, and I just got rid of most of it. So then we could have space for our village. Because I realized having all of this, that wasn't going to be enough. So we're going to expand this way and sort of take up that entire area. If the chunks would please load, that would be amazing. Oh, this is my opportunity. Hold up. I can actually tame a dog. One of the new dogs. I really haven't played with these guys much, but oh, first bone as well. Okay, you're a good dog. For the paths in this village, I was thinking either doing like what we've been doing over there with our normal path blocks and the coarse dirt, or doing more of a stone-ish area, sort of like our city, but not like actual like city streets, because it's gonna be a village. It's not the most beautiful thing, but over here is where I spawned. I went through the end portal, and this is where I ended up. So I'm thinking we do something here. I don't know yet. I still don't even know exactly where I spawn. I'll have to mark that out later. But since I carry my bed around with me all the time, I'm gonna be spawning here a lot. We're gonna have the road come straight. We want relatively straight roads, I think. And it's just gonna curve a little bit. Like that. The first marks are in. And then we're gonna have our Flatron looking building over there. And boom. Okay. That's the hardest bit. I'm just gonna make this a bit thicker. So the path is like that now. I want to keep it more messy like that, yes. Just because I'm gonna put some, more things off to the side. But then I suppose we can make some intersections here. I'm thinking like one right here that curves off down to there. And then we gotta make a T. Like that. And then one a bit further up here. Let's go like right about here. And we'll do the same thing. I'm gonna neaten this up. I'm not liking the way that it's looking. Okay, so this is gonna be our main road, yes. I don't think all the streets should be 5 blocks wide. I think I'm being too generous with that. So we'll just make these ones 3. All of the houses that are going to go down there and up here those are just going to be houses. We're going to actually have the stores here. Kind of like, I don't know, I can't compare it to the city. And then a bunch of houses back here, like a rural area. Debating whether I should have another road here that comes out. I probably should, Do I though? I'm thinking about putting a gate here though. I think a gate would look cool. So since that last clip, I have been doing some building in a creative world. Yes, I know. I've been doing a lot of building. Uh, and I figured out what I want to put here. I am gonna put a thing and then a building, and then we'll go from there. Um, I figured out a design for streetlights. I thought about putting some streetlights in, so I put some streetlights in. But yeah, I built a gatehouse. Not a gatehouse. It's a arch thing with glazed terracotta. So fun. Yep, yep. I'm just gonna start building. I'm sure you guys are really wanting to see what I've built, and here it is. I have built a little gatehouse. I I want to call it a gatehouse, but it it's a gatehouse. But this is the entrance to the village. Excuse you. I think there's a zombie in here. Okay, I'm gonna light this up real quick. There we go. And I'm just gonna leave. But this is our entrance. We got some planters up front. You go through simple walls, you know. It's really not that complicated. This top bit, using the orange terracotta and orange glazed terracotta. Those are some nice blocks there. We got these windows here that kind of just they glow. It's, it adds something. Um, Here's the street lamps that I was talking about. Just using acacia trapdoors, a lot of floating stuff, and this is the first house, or the first building in the village. I wouldn't count the gatehouse as a building, as, you know, it's a gatehouse. But this one is kind of the first, you know, shop slash house thing that we've got going on in here. Um, yeah, mangrove, birch, a lot of birch. I've used birch in the windows up here. I think they look pretty cool for windows. This back area here also has another door, so you can get in there. We have unaligned door and window. I know at least one person that is gonna hate me for this, but it happened. Come inside, there's no interior. Don't look inside. So earlier I said I was gonna be taking inspiration from Italian architecture. I don't know, this I kind of took a lot of inspiration from local builds or local buildings, and with this little staircase on the side here going up to a unfinished house. We got some machinery. It is pretty simple stuff. I'm hoping these builds here will be more complicated. Maybe put a corner store right here. We'll see what happens, but that's the start to the village. Now, I'm not going to build any more buildings in the village today. What I am going to do, though, is I want to get this area sorted out. It's really ugly. Um, it just needs a lot of work. I don't know what kind of work it needs done to it, but it definitely needs something because, yeah, that doesn't look that stunning. I'm gonna put some rocks in like those, hopefully, and then maybe we'll be able to put in some sand. Who knows though? But this area right here definitely needs some tidying up. Don't know how I'm gonna do it. I can't believe it just starts raining right before I'm about to record, but here's the little rock face that I did. It is different than those ones, as we have sort of a sandy area down here where I used stripped birch logs and stripped oak logs to give it more of a dry feeling. I think it works pretty well. I do want to expand it more down that way, and of course right here, I didn't tackle this because this seems like a weird problem that I'm gonna get to later, but this building is so flat. I don't like this side profile. Don't look at it from the side. It looks terrible. But that being said, that kicks off the start to our little village here. And I can't wait to work on it even more. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see, because, it's an ocean, you in the next episode. What does this guy have to trade? Ha!